Grammy award-winning R&B singer Howard Hewett has a storied career. He first jumped into the national music scene as the male vocal lead for the group Shalimar, and then Howard went on to make movie soundtrack contributions to Footloose and Beverly Hills Cop, just to name a few, along with a bunch of albums and collaborations. I caught up with Howard ahead of his upcoming performance here in D.C. Howard, good morning. We are so excited to have you here on Great Day, Washington.
Good morning, Kristen. How you doing? I'm excited to be here too. It's early in the morning here. I thought they had outlawed this time of day. You know, I haven't been up this early in a while. So
well,
yeah.
You know, it's kind of the perils of Zoom and this virtual world. We can get you whenever we want.
I know. I told my manager, I said, man, Zoom at 7 o'clock in the morning? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, we are excited that you're up and with us because you are coming to the D.C. area for an amazing Mother's Day concert at Bethesda Blues and Jazz. How excited are you just to be back on the road?
Well, my schedule, you know, thank God, came back like with a vengeance.
Oh, good.
You know, I started back working about April of 2021 of last year.
Oh, wow.
So you know, since then I've been, you know, all over the country and over to the UK and over to South Africa and the whole thing. But I'm excited to get back there. I always loved playing the Bethesda Jazz and Blues Club because, I mean, the audience there is amazing. The people that run it treat you very well, so it's very cool. And
how exciting you're there on Mother's Day, going to be a special treat for all the moms out there. What can they expect? Are we getting some of the classics? Obviously, we got the smoothness from your voice.
Got the classic, you know, the classic stuff, you know, the as far as like old Howard Hewett, you know, stuff. I'm For Real, Stay, all that, you know, Once, Twice, Three Times, Show Me. And then we'll go back, you know, and explore some of my legacy, you know, of course, you know, the Shalimar situation. And there's new music as well. There's a couple new songs as well that I'll throw in there this time.
Yeah, you've got a single out now, right? And that's just, you're kind of going to keep teasing us with a little bit of new music before the album comes out.
Exactly. It's, you know, now the way the music situation is going, you know, you put out singles that, you know, put out a bunch of singles. That's how it used to be way back in the day. There used to be a singles market. So we're kind of getting back to that for a little while. How long, I don't know, you know, because everything changes like on a dime a lot of times. But yeah, I put a tune called To Thee I Pray out. And it's actually a remake of a song that I wrote actually like almost over 30 years ago. And unfortunately, the lyrics still ring true today because it talks about a call for people to look at the way we treat each other, to look at the way we deal with each other from a day-to-day situation. And so I'm really proud of that. There were a couple cats out of Houston, some young guys that we did a flip on the track, and then I redid the vocals, but the lyrics and the melody of the song are basically the same as it was when I put it out I think it was on the Allegiance album years ago. Wow. And you know, I'm real proud of it. But we're going to continue to put out a couple, you know, singles, put out 2 or 3 more singles before I put the whole project out. You
know, it's a message, like you said, we still need today. We could always use that message to hear it. And you worked with your son, Christopher, on one of the singles?
Oh, yeah. Well, we did. Christopher and I, which Christopher is, you can look at his music. He goes by Christopher Hazel, Hayzel. But he has a lot of stuff on YouTube. An amazing musician. I'm really proud of him. And I had the pleasure of doing like a duet with him on this album, on a song called Take Your Aim that he wrote, and we sang it together. He produced it, and there's about 3 or 4 other tunes on the project that he produced. So I'm really happy about that. You know, I take him out on the road with me sometimes when he has time. You know, when he has time for the old man. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's like, you know, when we go out on the road, we have a good time. The audience loves it when we.
Oh, I bet.
We do like an acoustic situation. I don't think we'll be able to do it when I get there,
Right.
at the Jazz and Blues Club. But because he lives in Vegas now, so
Oh, he's got his own budding career, but going to be fun when you guys come together and to hear you all together. Howard, so great to have you here. Congrats on all the new music, and we can't wait to see you here in Bethesda.
Well, make sure you come and holler when I get there. So it'll be good to see you, not in the early morning hours.
He's pretty bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for 7 a.m. You can head to the Bethesda Blues and Jazz Supper Club's website for more information and tickets to the Mother's Day event.